Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. Check in time. Let's go. It's time to check in. See here. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Good morning. It's Monday. We have an active rest. I have an active rest day today. So I'm getting my walk on. Mm. Woke up feeling good. Woke up feeling really good. Yes. Good morning. I'm telling y'all, I'm having some type of morning this morning. It's Monday, and Mondays for me, because I work out so hard on the weekend, Mondays is a recovery day for me, where I just come into the gym and I'm present and I'm doing some type of active cardio, you know? So this morning it's all about me just getting in here, getting on the treadmill, talking to you all, keeping my heart rate at about 120 to 135, and I'm in there. But the thing about it this morning is, like yesterday, I don't have my watch on. So I kind of got to use the treadmill to check my heart rate, which is weirding out for me this morning. So it's day 5. We are so blessed. I'm so grateful, thankful to God to be able to be here another day with you all. I've made it. We've made it to day 5 of the year, so I'm excited about that. I'm super excited about it. Whew. It was a long weekend. I ended up trying 2 different places to eat, Flavor Rich, and also what's the other place? Spice House. So I went to Spice House yesterday. I know I told y'all yesterday that I was going to Spice House. So I actually had the oxtail and grits. It's really good. Um, and I had the fish and grits when I went to Flavor Rich. Now let me tell you something. Flavor Rich on Peachtree was amazing. I don't want to go there again. It's gonna wreck my whole diet. So, whew, y'all know how it go. When you're trying to be on a diet, you go somewhere and all of the food looks amazing, but all of the food that you don't supposed to be eating, that's how it was. They had like these blueberry, what's it, blackberry cobbler something. I don't know, but it looked so good, and I was like, I can't even have that. I was like, that's crazy. But anyway, y'all, what we got popping today is Monday. I know a lot of people headed back to work. It's really early for a lot of people, but I'll get my check-in in, and you know, I'll get my check-in in, and that'll be great for me. And so I'm excited. It is Monday. Whew. I'm just trying to get it in before I log on for work, and then I'm going to be doing increments throughout the day of cardio just to kind of stay active because I have a job where I sit down. Um, so I'll be trying to be more active throughout the day too to help me in my cutting process. So Got my coffee as usual. As usual. So I'm so excited. Good morning, ghetto. And I wore a sweater and it was so foggy. It was kind of hot. I was expecting it to be cold outside, but it was actually hot this morning. So I'm like, I'm overdressed for the weather. I think I am. But I got up this morning and I was this close to being like, yeah, today gonna be a stick. I'm gonna call in today. Like I was that close. I was that close. I was like, I'm gonna do the walk with them a little bit later, and I'm just gonna lay here, and then I'm gonna call in. Just up today. Just gotta work today. Nothing major, nothing pressing. Um, I don't have anything pressing today. Just work and ghetto. Guess what? I was gonna call in from that because sometimes on the weekend, my weekend is so full, and I'm doing so much on the weekend that on Monday or something like that, that's my day to rest. So I'll pick a time and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna call in, and that way I don't have anything scheduled. So I still may. It just depends. It just depends. I may be like, I don't want to do that today. I don't want to do the work thing. Or I may just wait because it is coming up to Mardi Gras, so I need to try to save my days as much as possible because I'll be trying to be off of Mardi Gras for a whole week. So I probably need to save my days. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, how we feeling? Y'all, I'm kind of tired. Just from being out and about this weekend. Just from being out and about. But nothing really pressing. Nothing really pressing. And, um, whew, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Why can't I be normal like the rest of. Okay, so let me read this the way you put it. Why can't you be normal like the rest of us? Um, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But ask yourself, why are you okay with being normal or what's considered to be normal? I don't know what that means. So, you know, I don't know. Switch it around and ask yourself that because that ultimately, that's who you need to be worried about is yourself. So, thank you for the question, but I want you to take some time to really reflect on that for yourself. That will be great. Hmm. Yeah, you know, it's so funny though. It like sometimes it's really funny to me when they come on here and they say stuff, and it's like sometimes they'll come on here and then they'll say stuff, and then they'll realize that I'm not gonna some things really get under my skin, like, but for the most part, it don't really bother me. Only thing that kind of get on my under my skin a little bit is when they see that I got a brown face and they make jokes like poor welfare recipient, little stuff like that. That's the only thing that kind of bothers me a little bit. It kind of get under my skin, but the rest of it, it don't really bother me. I just be like, it is what it is. Ugh. They got to get that meanness off some type of way, you know. Got to get that energy out some type of way, you know. It does. It does. It does. Because you know, before I get started, every day, I gotta go get coffee. hmm And I get it the same way. I get coffee with peppermint, Splenda, cream, and a little raspberry. So until they run out of peppermint, and then I gotta switch and get me another new favorite, which is I hate doing. Cause I hate changing up. If I like something, I like it, and I don't really change up. But I'm like that with everything. I wonder, there are a lot of people like that with everything. Like I'm like that with a lot of stuff. Like once I like something, I like it, and I don't change up very often. I don't really change a lot. Let's see. Whew. But yeah, it was some type of weekend, and I think I'm still exhausted, and I want to clean up a little bit more than what I did this weekend. I didn't really get to clean the way that I wanted to. So when I went downstairs this morning, I was like, so I put it on my list today when I get off from work. That's gonna be like the first thing I do. If I don't get my daughter to just go ahead and do it. But I'm the same way with change. Hi, good morning. Change is just not something that I like to do. With nothing though. And I'm very sentimental as well. So if you get me something or whatever, I keep it forever. Like I got cards and stuff and little trinkets that I've had like forever. So I had my I'll tell you how attached I am to things. I used to work for years prior to me, getting my degree and stuff like that. I worked in a warehouse for years, hard hat and steel toes. So I kept those Wolverine steel toe boots forever. My daughter threw them away, and I still feel some type of way because I kept those shoes as a reminder of where I started from. But my daughter took those boots and she threw them away. I kept them on a shelf. And every time I would see everything that I had, everything that God had blessed me with, everything that I acquired, I would always see those steel toe boots. And they would always humble me and remind me of where I started from, how I had to grind to get to where I was. And although now I don't have to wear steel toes anymore, I wore those steel toes and those hard hats to take care of my kids and do what I had to do. And God blessed me through that because I'm telling you, I may have not had everything, but I may not have had everything that I wanted, but I had everything that I needed. And God blessed me to be able to take care of those kids with the employment that I had. I don't have no complaints. I don't have no complaints. But she threw those boots away. And I was like, why would you do that? And she was like, they were old and you needed to get rid of them. And I was like, I have been had those boots for so long. But she threw them away. So now I just have the memories of having those boots and getting up every morning, walking, praying, meditating, and always keeping myself in a position of humbleness. You know what I'm saying? Because you could not have it. It could all be gone. It could all be gone. And the way this world and this country going now, I just don't know. I just don't know what this world and country we live in now. Good morning. We have a few minutes on here this morning because I was only going to be on here like 20 minutes this morning because I wanted to do some running. And ain't no way I'm going to be able to run and talk to y'all. Ain't no way I'm going to be able to do both. So I have a few more minutes on here this morning. Make sure when you get on here, you check in and make sure you do your cardio. Make sure you eat today, drink your water, and get some sunlight. Go outside and get some sunlight, especially for us melanated people. You know, we are known to be deficient in vitamin D. So get out and get some sunlight. I'm going to run this morning for about 20 minutes, hopefully, because I want it to be done. I want it to be done. Or either I'm going to do the Stairmaster, but either one, baby, I ain't going to be able to talk. Okay? If I go down there and get on the Stairmaster, I ain't going to be able to talk to y'all. I'm going to be winded. I'm going to be out of breath. So, but because I'm cutting and I'm trying to lose weight very slowly, I'll walk. I don't really consider this to be cardio, but today is an active cardio day, so I will do about 15 minutes on the Stairmaster or run. Something like that. Something like that. Just to get my heart, elevate my heart a little bit more. So. I'm good this morning. Hot in this sweater. But I got on like my, I'll take this off. I have on my sports bra. I'll have to do it in that. And all of this in here hurt. Because I did some bench press yesterday. So all of this in here hurt. All of this. Good morning, Lamont. North Carolina in the house, Charlotte. But all of this up here hurt. So today is not a strength day. I will not be using these arms for nothing today. I may do some stretching. Yesterday was a light bench press day. I just put on 240, but I put on that 245 and 225 on that little machine. I'm showing you the machine. I'll show it to you. Sorry. That little machine right there. See it? Right over there where the guy is with the white shirt. So, and that was a light day for me. Usually, I do more than that. Thank you. But yesterday was a light day because I actually did that, but I actually did like incline, and I haven't really hit my chest in a while. I really just wanted to hit it, but because I don't want to be too bulky at the top or anything, I don't want to be too bulky at the top. I don't really do it all the time, but I did it yesterday. So I may hit chest like once every 2 weeks or something like that. Definitely not every week. And not every week. Especially not until I can get my lower body, my glutes. Once I get my glutes to be a little bit bigger, I'll probably start to shape out my body the way that I need to. But right now, I really don't need that at the top like that. So I don't do that. Not gonna do that too often. But I'm sore because I haven't hit it in a while. I haven't hit it. So we got, good morning. We got a few seconds, y'all. Then we at our 20-minute mark. See here. All right, we're gonna hop off of here. Let's see. We almost at whew. We've done our 40-minute walk. Actually at 39 minutes and some seconds. So thank you. But like you can see, like at the top up here, in my wings, my wings are kind of be on the bigger side, but you can't really tell like unless I flex. And that's the way I like it. You know, I like it like that because like you can't really see like you can't really see like my muscles or anything unless I flex. Then you can see like my muscles and stuff like that. And I like it like that because it just, even though I'm cutting now, you'll be able to see them a little bit more, maybe like in the next month or so. You'll be like, oh my gosh, what you been doing in the gym? You've been, what you been lifting? Just cut it, and you'll be able to see them. But like my shoulder and my traps and stuff like that, yeah, I don't need my traps to be no bigger either. They I've toned them down some. I've toned them down some because my traps were starting to get huge. So I've gotten my traps to where they're um they're not as big as they used to be. And then they're probably gonna look big once I actually come down in weight, like my traps. Let me show y'all. I hate to take all this off in the gym. Hold on. I hate taking off all these clothes in the gym. But like my traps, show y'all. Show y'all. Alright. So like my traps and stuff like that, they're not as big as they used to be. They used to be so big compared to, so I don't really feel like I need to work up in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like I need to do that work. So, so my waist is already small. So I don't really feel like I need to do a lot of a lot of work up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in my back. So as I come down, you'll be able to see it a lot more. You'll be like, yeah, you don't need to work on your traps, and I don't need to work. Well, I still work on my shoulders because that just gives you a really good look when you work on your shoulders. But other than that, mm-mm. I need to take that off in order to do this run anyway. So, but anyway, let me see how many people on. Hold on, let me see how many people on the step. So, I think I'll go get on the stair stepper. I think I'm gonna do that. Walk on there for a little bit or whatever. But anyway, I'll see y'all right back here again tomorrow. Walk on together. I'm finna go down here and get some real cardio done because this right here is just getting in steps. But I'm gonna go down here and hit this stairmaster and get that done. And I'm gonna be too winded to be talking to y'all. So I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Have a good one, Ghetto. Thanks again. I appreciate you so much. Lamont. And I will see y'all back here again tomorrow. All right.